Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel and to my Saturday Live. And if there's anyone on Facebook, hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. I am working on a bucket hat. I did one earlier this week, but it was in a thin yarn and it was a practice one. And I like the way it turned out. So now I'm making an official one. And to anyone that is just lurking, welcome to my channel. And I hope that you enjoy what you see. Just doing some crochet chatting and some catching up on what is going on with everybody. Hey Gloria, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's hot on your hook? And what's your weather like? Is it warm in Chi-Town yet? Because it's hot, hot, hot in South Florida. Smoking hot. But that's to be expected this time of the year. I'm hoping I get through without a afternoon storm. Because those are scary with that thunder and lightning. Hey, Renee of Natural Nene 61, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up when you came in. What are you working on? What's your weather like? I had this hat, thought I had this hat all finished and realized I did not increase on the brim part. So I had to pull out all of that. So I wanted her ready for her debut back there. And that's my cute little doll head that I just love how she turned out. Another practice. Practice makes perfect. And now I have to work on her body. That took me 2 weeks to get done. Oh, forgot to turn my alerts off. Turn my volume down. I haven't I started binge watching this show on Hulu called Influencer. It is crazy. Well, the first three of them were in New York. I'm like, there's a lot of crime happening in New York. Let me see. She says, hello, everyone. Renee says, working on resting. The weather is 78 and cloudy. Oh, working on resting. Well, enjoy your rest. You deserve it. 78, that's a good temperature. Gloria says, I did a thumbs up and it's 82. Woohoo! I finished a pair of earrings and I put a pom-pom on that apple hat. I'm working on a black crossbody bag and I'm so glad I finished that bogus poncho. Oh, wow. I saw your ear. I couldn't see because you have your thing over them, but they look really cute. Really nice earrings. The apple hat. I don't think I saw the apple hat. And the crossbody, I want to see. I saw you post a whole lot of crossbody bags. I'm still trying to learn how to do those. Renee says hi to Gloria. I'm just trying to. I got 1,000 things in my head that I wanna do, but not enough time to do it. That's the hard part, wanting to do so much. This is Sheila. Hey, Sheila, how are you today? Says, good evening. Gave you a thumbs up. I'm trying to find my hooks. Can't find any of my hooks. I feel you. Someday, I just happen to be looking for the yarn I was initially using when I last year, when I thought I was going to do a crochet along for a granny square blanket for the year. And I don't think anybody wanted to do it. And so I never um, did it as a crochet along. And then today, why I'm thinking about that today. And then I said, oh, where's the tablet that I wrote all of my colors in? And as I'm looking for, because I thought I had the yarn in a bag with um, the tablet, turns out I don't know where that bag is. I probably put it in the big bags in the garage. But as I was looking, I came across the H hook, which I was like, oh, okay. See, I see where my H hook is now, one of them at least. And then I picked up one of my tablets, and and as soon as I opened it up, it was right there where I had put down all of my colors. And since then, of course, some of my colors, I don't know if I even have enough to make the whole blanket, but and it had on there H hook. I was like, well, I know where my H hook is now. So, uh-oh, I didn't carry my black. Shoot, shoot, shoot. See, talking, can't talk and crochet at the same time. I'm always searching for my hooks because I have too many projects going at one time. So that's what I'm always searching for. That didn't pull all the way. There. Glorious, thank you. I'll post in the group. I did it without the pom-pom. I just had to add it. Okay, thank you. So I can see what's going on. Your hook stays on fire. And I did see your post on your Facebook page, all the stuff you've done. Girl, you stay busy. I stay busy, but I don't really get to do what I really want to do. But this show influencer is straight crazy. Let me see. The first one was a girl. She was known as Swiffer Girl. I don't know if you all ever heard that story. She was 13 years old and decided to use, and I'll keep it clean, the Swiffer to pleasure herself while she was recording it. She sent it to her boyfriend, who sent it to a friend, who sent it to a friend, who sent it to a friend. And to say the least, it went viral. My first thought is 13 years old, and that's what you're doing with your time? Okay, interesting. And then, to put it out there, but 13-year-olds don't think like 33-year-olds, so we skip in the 20s altogether because we know they don't think sometimes either. So she left, and she's from an upscale family. I think her father was a dentist or a doctor or something, or not a doctor or an attorney. And she left and went to South Florida and just became a crook. She started I think she was making or stealing identity, something she was doing. Uh, Anywho, she's right now in prison here in Florida. So, but if you all watch that show, Making Anna, I think it was called, or something like that. It was on um, Netflix. It was one of Shonda Rhimes shows, but this girl was another fake heir, but she's actually German. I think she's actually German, but they became friends when they were in jail together. But the girl calls her her best friend. Of course, Anna was like, I don't see we're best friends. But it's the craziest. I'm like, I guess she just didn't have any fear. I don't know. She just thought she was gonna get away with it. And when she was sentenced, of course, she says to the judge, Your Honor, I'm sorry, I'll never do that again, blah, blah, blah. And the judge was like, how can you say that when this is what your third, fourth time? So he says, I'm going to sentence you um, to the max 5 years. And she was like, well, can I go and um, what is it, lock up my condo or something she wanted to do. He was like, no, you're being, you're being, what's the word? Taken into today, whatever the word is I'm looking for. And then she started crying. She nearly passed out. Her attorney and the bailiff had to hold her up. I'm like, you know, if that judge had let her go, she'd be on the run because her partner in crime is on the run. Just crazy. I just, I worked in the jail for all of 2 months, and there is nothing about being in there for a long period of time other than working I want to do. But and then the second one, another person in New York, he was, and I wasn't really paying attention to it enough, but he is Muslim, and he was giving out tens of thousands of dollars to random people throughout New York. He went to like a Walmart and the Checkers and other stores, and he was giving all this money out. But what I didn't get, because I was halfway paying attention, and I got to go and watch it again, was how did what did he do to get put in prison? But they showed a clip where what's in there, 50 Cents came, and he was with 50 Cents, and they were giving out money. Um, but it was crazy. It was just crazy. But I didn't catch why I know he scammed somebody out of millions of dollars, but I didn't catch how it all came about. Then what was the other one? There was another New York case. Oh, the crazy case. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Ooh, let me see these. Gloria says it's hard with work, so I do it for the last 30 minutes of my lunch and just work on them on the weekend. Yeah, but your hook is fast, honey. 30 minutes. I get an hour for lunch, and so I work on stuff during that hour of lunch, and then I try to work on after work. But I'm not the fastest crocheter in the world. I wish my hook would get on fire, but it is just slow mode. Gets the job done just at a slower pace. So then the third one, two women going at it. I've heard of the F factor, but I didn't recall what it was. So this woman started talking bad about the F factor because she was w- looking at people's comments, and the comments, all the bad comments would get deleted from the site. So she started reposting all of these bad comments and talking bad about the creator of the not the X Factor, the F Factor, and she ended up getting sued. And this is what cracks me up about it. She talked big stuff about this F Factor lady all the time, and all I mean, these social media platforms are just a haven for people behind the computer or behind their cell phones feel like they are invincible. So she talked big stuff about this F Factor lady all the time, posted all the bad stuff, told her that she was doing stuff, bad stuff, because people were posting stuff. Like one lady had posted that she was using this F Factor and it caused her to miscarry. And then they found out that it wasn't a legitimate um, post, it was something fake. And all the posts that she kept reposting were all anonymous. So of course that should give her pause that if it's anonymous, uh, nobody you anybody could a bot could do that. But she kept posting all that stuff. So the lady that owns the F Factor got sick of it and she sued her. The first lawsuit was for $500,000. And here comes Miss other lady on her Instagram account or whatever account she was on, crying about it. I said, well, you put your foot in your mouth. What you expect? That lady's going, you're not going to bring her company down because of some foolishness somebody else is saying. And you don't even have your foot in the door. You're not even using the products, but you're putting other people's stuff out there to try to bring this woman's company down with no legitimate real. And the lady had never gotten any class action lawsuits. So that was another thing that, would if all of this stuff was really happening, attorneys jump on top of things like that. They would have been all over that, suing that lady to high heaven. So the lady got sued, and then she kept talking and kept talking and kept talking. And of course, her and her husband don't even have that. But she kept talking, and then she started marketing, some of the stuff the lady would say. And she made, I think, T-shirts and hoodies and stuff like that, and put some of the sayings that the F F Factor lady would say to sustain herself, I guess, and try to figure out how she's going to pay for this lawsuit. And they said her father is an attorney, and he was even saying to her, "Why are you doing this? You got to stop it." But she didn't. So, to say the least, the lady sued her again for 250 grand. So right now she's looking at what is that? Yeah, 750 grand for not shutting up. And she cried and she cried and she cried. I was like, lady, it's too late to cry. Even when your father and your sister are telling you to stop it and you still don't, too late to cry. Renee said hi to Sheila. Gloria says, yeah, I got it. An hour or two. I take small projects and work on the big ones at home. I don't all my to me, all my projects are big because it takes me forever to do them all. Like my little doll head over there, she's so cute. My goodness, she's so cute. 2 weeks. 2 weeks just to do the head. No telling when I'm gonna finish the body. But the hard part too is that I'm watching someone that speaks Arabic. Even when she puts her stuff in, um, some of the stuff she'll put in English, which is kind of easy to um, follow. But if you turn it to English, it's like, what is this? This is like another foreign language because I don't know if it's YouTube or Google. Isn't YouTube owned by Google? I think YouTube is owned by Google. Anywho, the translation, it makes no sense at all. They need to get a translator that understands crochet. Gloria says, my crossbody bag is just like the Prince bag I made. I saw that. He says that's Nightbot. Hey, Jackie, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. Jackie is watching, not working on anything. Here to support my cousin. Hey, cousin. Hey, Jackie, thank you for your support. Hey, Jeanette of DOY Creations, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you all did a thumbs up. I didn't get to your sale last night, Jeanette, but I hope you did well. I was working on something. I don't remember what I was working on. And then when I clicked it, it had already, the video, I couldn't view the video, so it was already over. So I didn't get to see it. I think I got like 2 or 3 alerts. But when I finally clicked on it, it was too late. Okay, am I doing? Okay, I'm finishing this. Yes. Does anyone know anything about that F factor? I think I vaguely remember something about it. Jeanette said, yes, it was a lot of fun. Good for you. Move some of that product. That's another thing I'm not making. I'm trying to get some stuff finished. I have several bags of started items like my circle cardigan that I started probably this time last year. It's been so long, it's been sitting there just collecting dust. And it's pretty big, but it's got to be a lot bigger. And I'm kind of tired of doing it. So, of course, I haven't touched it in months. I don't remember when I started it. Then I pulled out something else. I'm like, okay, what is this that I started? I don't even know what it is. Uh-oh. Finish with the black. Time to start the green. Where is my scissors? I was so mad that I had to frog out this hat because I wanted her finished so I could put her on bonita. This is my last round, well, second to the last round. And it will be finished other than weaving in the ends. Jeanette said the what factor? The F is the F. Let me type it in there. The F factor. It's a high F factor. F factor. Where is it? The F factor. It's a high. Ooh, it froze me. Okay, there it is. Okay, where is my thing? There it is. F factor. It's a high high fiber. So the F factor fiber. It's a high fiber diet. And a lot of people were complaining about any it, I think people should do a little research before they hop on the bandwagons of some of this stuff. But when you increase your fiber, you increase the gas. And that was one of the ladies who still I think she still follows the diet. She was like, when she first started it, the first month she was just full of gas. She said she was so embarrassed and she was by herself. So she must have been passing a whole lot of gas. But and of course you got the GI and people, having to go to the bathroom because that's what fiber does. It moves stuff in the intestinal tract. So people were complaining about all that stuff. I was like, maybe I don't know if they did. A lot of times people don't do research because they think that whatever is said is everything that they need to know because they just watched a clip of it on the news or something went past. Like these crazy this Ice Cube. I have never completely watched that thing, one of those ads that pop up on YouTube about, oh, my aunt said this help her lose so much weight or whatever it is, some Ice Cube trick or something. And I've never watched it. I said, but I'm sure somebody's probably watched enough of it and now are doing it. But so sometimes you have to do have what's the word? Practice due diligence and do a little research. But and don't get sued. Be mindful of what you say on these social media platforms because you never know who's out there and how it's going to affect, as long as it's the truth. But as some people say, everybody can, the truth is what you want it to be. Truth is like statistics. That's the way I see it some days. Because what you and I see as truth, somehow an attorney can make it not so. So the lady from the F Factor, her big thing was, if she doesn't fight this, then no one has their First Amendment rights on social media. It's like we really don't have any rights. They're taking rights away left and right. And you just can't say anything because you want to. That's why they have laws against people yelling out fire when there's no fire. But if you have time and you're just sitting and crocheting, you want to watch something interesting, Influencer on Hulu is quite interesting. The I'm on part 4 now, and it's about some dude that does steroids. Oh my goodness! And he's crazy enough. He's using a pharmaceutical company's name for his steroids. I was like, they couldn't have done a Google search to know that there's a company with that name. Even when you get your business name, you're supposed to do a search to make sure no one else has that name. Who knows? People do what they want to do. Hey, Melanie, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. I hope you get a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? And Jeanette, did I ask you that? But Jeanette, what are you working on? What's your weather like? She's saying hi to Melanie. Hey, Vivian, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you get a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Saying hi to Vivian. Saying hi to Jeanette. She had a great sale. Is it on, you were on YouTube, right, Jeanette? I can always go back and watch it, right? 'cause the one that popped up was from Facebook, and it was the one that said that um, the video was no longer there or whatever that little thing that they give you. He said, working on dolls and drinking green tea. Ooh, I don't like green tea. I've tried it. My daughter likes it. She buys it. I don't like green tea. I'm a chai tea girl. If I have to drink tea, that's my go-to, chai tea. That's because I'm a coffee drinker, so gotta have something that equates to the coffee, and chai tea is. And if I use like a regular old tea bag, I use 2 of them. I need that oomph in my life. Let me see. What did Jeanette say? The weather is beautiful in the 80s. Woo! And I'm not working on anything right now. Yes, the sale was on YouTube. Okay, so I'll go back and check it out. They have oh, I was looking at that conference. I don't know if the conference has happened or getting ready to happen, the one with the Crochet Guild of America. And I looked at the price of it. I was like, oh, okay. So what exactly? Because the Crochet Guild is gifting something. I don't know what it is, but it was like a 15, not a 15, like a $55 value. But that conference is like $250 or something like that. I forgot. So I said, well, I won't be traveling to Chicago for that. I'd like to go, but I have to get my monies in order. I just can't be gallivanting. My daughter had that accident again that set me back. Oh, child, it never ends. It never ends. It never ends. Vivian said it's 85 degrees right now. I'm not working on anything, but I have a lot of whips. Join the crowd. So do I. But I got to work on some of this stuff. I don't like the taste either, but it does great things for my body. Makes my stomach flat. Ha! Listen, I would have to. That'd be my only meal for my stomach to get flat. I'm fat now. I'm just trying to get this weight off. I put a Tazo sweet orange tea bag in with it. Okay, so you got to give it some kind of taste. Yeah. Mm. Even when I go to Benihana's, and that's what they give you at green tea. I'm like, I'll drink it. I'm here. I paid for it, but it's definitely not something I buy anymore because I tried it. I bought it in the past, and I was like, mm-mm, it's not my cup of tea. I used to like Earl Grey, and then one day the smell of it upset my stomach, and I was like, that's weird. It's not like I'm in my birthing years. I'm old now. Why would that? But the smell of it, and I used to love the smell of Earl Grey, but so I just stick with the chai tea. So far, so good. No problemos. And coffee. Coffee is my weakness. So I'm trying to work on making my doll faces look like something. And I've been watching these um, foreign YouTubers. It's interesting. And they don't use dowels, wooden dowels. They use um, electrical cord. which I was like, that's interesting. And the one that I'm watching now, I haven't watched the whole video, but she uses it in the neck part for the head and the neck. So they, they're movable for them. And then she puts it in the arms as well. But and they make the cutest little the shoes, and they use just ordinary plastic. I was like, plastic, that's something I don't have in the house. Let me see. If you add lemon and a mint tea bag with a little honey, you will. See, you've already changed the components now. And but it to straight green tea, yeah, I stick with the chai tea because I don't have to doctor that up to appreciate it. I really love Thai coffee, but it's full of calories. So I splurge every now and again when I see a Thai restaurant. I zoom. Do you have Thai? Do you have Thai coffee? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But that's like the best. So I decided I am going to. Oh, I just thought about something. That blanket is from 2022. It'll just be a 22 because I've already written. I think I have it up to. Oh, but then I have to go and look at that historical calendar thing to see what the temperatures were. Oh, I was up to March 26th. That was the last date, and that was from 2022. Mm. Or I can just forget the temperature and just make use those colors and just make 365 grannies. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Let me make my life easier because those temperatures are going to fall. Our temperatures are pretty much the same every year. We have a little bit of cold and a whole lot of hot. Yep, I think that's what I'll do. Save myself some, just have to figure out. 365 is an odd number. So how far am I? Oh, good. Almost finished. I'm going to figure out how to. Mm, Gloria says, I still have a halter top to do, a halter dress, and a maxi dress to cover all the same. Wow. What colors are you using for the halter top and the dress and the maxi and all of that cover up? I was watching Hobie, 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 or is it Hobby? Anyway, um, they do. I followed a YouTube channel, so the lady did show 30 patterns, knit and crochet patterns, and they had a maxi dress on there, and they had that ocean think it's called the Ocean Dress. And it has bobbles in it, the Ocean Dress. I think I already had that pattern, but I downloaded it again. I'm a pattern collector. Never know when you just want to just do something that you saw. And one of the things, oh, that's what I forgot to bring in here. While I was watching these videos of the dolls, you all know I said I'm not buying any more yarn because I have enough. Well, turns out I have enough acrylic yarn, but when they do their dolls, they use is it Gazelle baby cotton? I think that's what it is. And I was like, oh, I really don't want to buy any more yarn, but I said if I want my dolls to at least resemble something like theirs, I should. And I used when I did her back there, I used that rainbow yarn from Hobby or Hobie, whichever it's called. Um, but it's really soft. So and it's thinner than the baby cotton yarn. So I said, so I started searching for it and I found it. First I think I went to Etsy. Did I go to Etsy or eBay for it? Doesn't matter. I went to one of them. And I think I went to both of them. And you look and you start to add it up and you click, and then you want to see what is the shipping. I nearly passed out. Shipping was $60. Because sometimes when you order this stuff, if you order like $100, you can get free shipping. Not with these people. I was like, oh, forget this. I'm just gonna have to deal with what I already have. And then I I think I did a search on, yeah, I think I did a search on Google, but I looked at all those places. And then I just went to Amazon. And Amazon, and they're little balls, little baby balls, but Amazon had them with free shipping. So I ordered it through Amazon. But I'm ordering a little at a time, not a whole slew of it. Just a little at a time so I can work on perfecting that face. She says, oh, hi, Linda. How is Linder? Ooh, what's Epichi? Epichi? Am I saying that right? Halter spring green, white, the halter dress peach sparkle, and the maxi cover up bright yellow. Ooh, okay. Is that all in acrylic or is that in cotton? Talk about gauge. Hmm? So I got the yarn. I was gonna bring it in. I thought I brought it in here, but I don't see it, so I didn't. It's sitting on in my bedroom, right where I left it. So I'm gonna use it and make another face and see. And I already started, and I was like, oh yeah, this is a big difference from that yarn that I use because that's the 8/4. If I had the 8/8, it would probably work a lot better than the 8/4. Acrylic Hobby Lobby and Red Heart. Okay. You all know I try to not to go to Hobby Lobby even though it's right near me. It's too close, too close. And I had bought a whole lot of barrettes when I first thought I was going to try to do some dolls, and they collected dust. But when I watched um, that YouTuber do her hair, like I did this, I'm still working on this wig cap, and I decided it's too much because after I did her, uh-oh, I don't want to pull it just in case I decide I want to do it again. But I watched that tutorial. Now this is like a full weave, and it is so much, but I love it. But it's just going to take me forever to finish it. And time is of the essence. It's pretty. I love it. Let me see, so it goes this way. I love this color. I love the way it looks. But all of those ridges there, all of that is supposed to be done like this. And I'm tired. So I'm not going to frog it because it's a lot of work. And I want to get it. I think, yeah, that's, so that is, it doesn't even have bangs. Does it? I thought it had bangs, but it doesn't. But it's cute. I just love these curls. But it's so much work. I'm like, it'll take me to the end of the year to finish that. So I'm gonna do the short one because I watched the other lady and she did, and it's short and sweet like that for the cute one. Oh, I can't even make it. I this was from a Brazilian lady, and it took everything out of me to figure out what she was doing. But um, I guess it's simple now that because I wrote it down. I think I wrote it down what I was doing. But if you want to do this, that's definitely a lot of work. I've seen that technique. Not for me. Oh, I like it. I really and when I did it, I did a smaller cap for that mermaid. The one I was trying to do that mermaid, and I used the glue gun to glue it on. And I am not the glue gun queen, and I got have a big old glob of glue on the back of the hair. So when I glued this one, that little one back there, I used the Gorilla Glue, which was much easier for me to manage than the hot glue. And I burned my doggone finger using that hot glue gun. So you know I was not happy with that at all. They keep that. I said I'm going to get the Gorilla Glue and use that instead. It worked perfect. But the curls are so cute. Well, the curls are just like, no, they're not even like the curly cute curls because when you do the curly cute curls, you put in 3 double crochets or whatever in each stitch. This only, this is single crochet and it's just the first 5 stitches you double, you put 2 single crochets in the first 5 stitches and and it keeps twirling. You just twirl, help it twirl some more. But that wig cap is a monster. So I'm gonna do a smaller one and see how that works out. Because now I've seen someone do a smaller one. Okay, I'm at the end. Where's my scissors? There they are. And where's my black yarn? There it is. But I've been having fun trying to figure out all of these different languages, trying to figure out what they do. You really have to pay attention because they talk a lot, and like I said, some of that stuff just gets lost in translation. So I'm really good at looking at things and seeing how they do stuff. I don't even know how I came. Oh, I know how I came across the Arabic Arab lady, probably from watching. You know, like all of these things, if you look at one thing, you know, it'll keep giving you breadcrumbs to the next thing. And that may be how I came across the Arab lady. I have no, and like the Brazilian lady, I can kind of understand what she's saying when she's counting because it's close to Spanish. So I understand when people count in Spanish, yeah, to a certain number. After like 20-ish or 30-ish. No, no, no. I think I can get up to 100 if they speak slow enough. But the Arab lady, I have never, I don't know what she's saying, and I keep listening to so that if I hear it again, okay, I know that means one, or that means two, or that means three. But her doll patterns are so cute, and I loved because I don't when I do these dolls, when I try to do them, I don't like doing the ears, but her technique for the ears was so cool. I was like, "Oh, this is easy. I can do this." And even her nose, I like the way she did her nose, so I like that technique too. And then I tried to do the lips. I could not quite get that, but as I say, practice makes perfect. The more you practice, becomes second nature. Oh, Linda says she'd like to try it. Yeah, I don't. Where's my phone? There's so many, and I'm trying to find all of the patterns, all the videos for this doll, but because I don't know what she's saying, I don't know what's the first one, the second one, because like the first one for the head, I don't think it has a number one on it, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure about the other ones, but I've been trying to follow them. So much, so hard to do. Um, library. Oh, this is her YouTube channel. I'll type in her YouTube channel. This is one of them. A that's one. And where's the Kanogurumi. She's the one that I've been following the most. And then this one is a cute one because she does a little hat, and she only does one strip for hair. So she has the bangs and then she has the curly cues, but it's just one strip. And then she puts the hat on. It's really cute. And then who's the one that did the first one that I watched for that hat pattern? I mean, for the hair pattern. It's a Brazilian. Is it this one? Oh. Oh, maybe she's the one. Oh, maybe I thought she was from. No, I think there is a Brazilian one. Oh, Claudia. Yes, Claudia. Oh, but Claudia is the one that did the. Okay, this is another one. This lady is Brazilian. I don't think I can get that um, hyphen on top of her A, but there's a hyphen on top of her A. Claudia Stolf. Uh, Hola, Maritza. How are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you had a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Okay, so where am I? So that she's Safety Design. That's the one that I did this little one. But I have to do the body. But that's her little. I like these little curly cue with. I think they're so cute. And see, the back of it is glued. So you can take the pigtails out and it just hangs down. You can put it all up in one, do whatever makes you happy. But I love doing that. It's just because I work and I got to do it step at a time because you listen to a foreign language. And then that's the other lady, Izeli, not sure. And then Claudia, that was the first. If you saw my mermaid, that wig is from Claudia. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Maritza. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, she's going to be a doll one day, hopefully in the near future. I just have to get around to um, doing the body, but like I said, I'm listening to a foreign person and trying to write down what she's saying and doing it. So that's the delay. Once I get it written down, then I can replicate it, but I have to do it first. But like for her eyes and her mouth, um, the ears, I can the ears and the nose, I can write that and redo it. But the eyes, I have to watch that again because I was like, what? You have to really, have to make sure you put everything in the right place. Otherwise, it's going to look weird. Because I have the felt, um, like felt circles that you can put underneath the safety eyes and for the white, but I hardly ever do it. And I always wanted to do the embroidery part. I tried to do, like, you can barely tell she has eyelashes because I needed a thicker yarn. But um, in her the little eyebrow, they're off. But it's all a work in progress to get better. So she has taken up lots and lots of my time because I want her to be purty, be a purty girl, purty girl. Let's see. Melanie says being off work helps my creativity flow. Oh, that's right, because you all at school is out. Oh, yeah, it's in June. Oh, yeah, your school's out. So you get your 2 months off. I wish I could take those some 2 weeks. Well, I have 2 weeks off coming in August for my birthday, and I'm going to be on a staycation. No plans to go anywhere, so I'll be crocheting up a storm and hopefully writing my patterns and stuff. Linda says, "Hope hope I will be like you one day, honey. I've been doing this since I was 18, so every day is a new day. Every day is a new day." I'm always trying to learn something new. And with YouTube University, it helps so much. Thank you, Jackie. Yeah, Jackie's been around. She's seen me struggle with this. She has seen me struggle with this. Maritza, I do not. Renee, are you still on? Renee is. She's. I think Renee is my only. What do you call them? Moderator on today. If she's still on, she can drop your channel if she's still on. Yeah, my what do you call it? Nightbox doesn't do that. I don't know why. I tried to do it several times. Some reason it doesn't like that command, and it has never done it. But I've learned so much from YouTube, and almost anything related to crochet, you can pretty much find it on YouTube. And when I can't find something, I figure it out and do it myself. If you watch enough videos, it'll all you can figure out whatever you think in your mind, you'll find it on somebody's video. I'm almost done with this hat, man. This hat should have been finished so that Miss Bonita can show it off. Norton's always messing me up. I'll be on for it. YouTube and Googling and go old thinking will always get you through. It sure will. That is for sure. Let me see. Did I copy it? Okay. I'm gonna add the invite if anybody wants to come on. I haven't been on a minute. I haven't had invites in a minute. Nightbot. Oops, good. Oh, I probably read it out loud good. So I knew what you were saying. Yeah, if you crochet enough, a whole lot of that stuff will fall into place. But there's always so much. Oh, I saw this. If you follow Natasia, she posted a video on how to do the strawberry, and I was like, oh, this is much easier because there's another lady that's I see on Instagram, and she does strawberries patterns all the time, but she does hers with in which I don't like, making the big um, bobble to do her strawberries. And then I watched Miss Natasha. She always makes it easier. I was like, oh, that's much easier than the other way that I saw. But I'm sure the bobble holds up much better than 5 double crochets in one pattern. And I see Sheila, how she says her name. She did I didn't watch it, but it aired today. Granny Square Pants and Shorts. Common was on, what's it show? The View yesterday, and it wasn't crocheted, but when you look at it, it looks like it would be a really interesting crochet pattern. Dwayne Wade apparently had on a crochet cardigan at the game, which the Heat lost again. I'm like, you come home and you lose both of your home games. Now you got to go back into Denver territory and pray you can pull a win, because if you don't, season is over and Denver gets to celebrate at home. That sucks. Oh, Renee says she got a phone call. Hello, Renee. Maritza was trying to drop her link, and I told her you were the only moderator on. So the ladies' French Open, no American. Coco Gauff got kicked out a while ago, so they had the final, and the lady that beat her won again. And the men play tomorrow. The final for the men are tomorrow. Renee says she's on it. Anybody else wants their links dropped? Just put C in the comments and Renee can do that. And Miss Gloria's got all kinds of gifts coming to her. Gloria, do you ever go to the store and buy yarn? Or you don't have to because you're winning it and buying it all at the same time? I haven't done a bucket hat in a minute. And I was like, oh shoot, Juneteenth is right around the corner and I haven't done a bucket hat. I see the Dollar Tree is representing. I saw a few people get some nice items for Juneteenth from the Dollar Tree on Facebook. I haven't been, the Dollar Tree that I went in didn't have anything, but my friend posted another Dollar Tree that had Juneteenth um, stuff in there. Oh shoot, I should have gone over there today. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. Maybe be less people in there tomorrow because Saturday is like the big shopping day for most people. Now let me see. Let me see. She is finished. Just need to weave in the ends. Plop you right on her. Oh yeah, that fits nice. I like. Gloria says yes when I get time. There is Gloria's website if you all want to follow her on YouTube. I said website, YouTube channel. Your new red, black, and green bucket hat is beautiful. Everyone, go look at it right now. Thank you so much, Melanie. It was in my head because the pattern is usually just two colors, but I wanted all of the colors. I just had to figure it out. Ah, ah. See if a little skinny girl could wear that. Because that's for a small, and that mannequin body is a medium, but it barely tied on there. So it's a small. So I wanted all the colors. I wanted red, black, and green. And I did it. I just got to sew in those ends. I think it came out quite nice. Sew in those ends and I'll be good to go. G to G. All right, ladies. Nobody wanted to come on, so I am going to get off of here and go watch the rest of the criminals. That is Melanie's YouTube channel if you want to follow Melanie. And I think that's all. I'm going to be on next Saturday because I don't think I'm doing anything this. I haven't done anything like I used to do the lunchtime, but whew, my job is no joke. When I'm off of that computer, I don't even want to see another computer. Ah. Melanie saying thank you to Renee. So again, thank you all for joining me. And until my next video or my next live, everybody stay safe, keep crocheting. Bye-bye.